Hello and welcome once again to News Today. This is Friday night and this is your destination on Friday nights for the Doctors Roundtable with all your COVID FAQs to be answered by a top panel of the country's doctors. But first, as always, the 9 headlines at 9 tonight. On the show, the headlines. Prime Minister Modi chairs a crucial COVID meet, asks union ministers to stay in touch with their regions, take regular feedback as India's daily caseload now inches towards the 4 lakh mark. After the opposition now, BJP-ruled states also raise concerns over the non-availability of vaccines a day before the universal drive kicks in. Kejriwal asked people not to queue up for jabs tomorrow. Other chief ministers also say they don't have the vaccines. Karnataka struggles with a COVID case explosion. Records over 48,000 infections, becomes a real hotspot. Bengaluru now India's worst hit city with more than 26,700 cases in just the past 24 hours. Supreme Court warns centre and states with contempt, says they cannot act against those posting COVID SOSs on social media, questions the centre on vaccine pricing, says it's time to get transparent. Armed forces given emergency financial powers to tackle the worsening COVID situation. Forces can now unilaterally operate COVID facilities, even procure equipment. Medical aid shipments by several countries arrive in India as the government finally admits delay in its use, says still figuring out a plan for distribution of supplies. Oxygen concentrators can now be imported without any taxes. Election Commission pins blames on NETAS for the COVID surge to counter the Madras High Court's murder charge remark. EC now blames leaders for failing to discharge their COVID duty. Month-long Kumbh congregation comes to an end. Over 670 lakh people attended the so-called scaled-down event, triggering a big COVID spread. UP and Bihar are on the watch list. 44 killed and over 150 injured in a stampede at a religious bonfire festival in Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu calls it a great tragedy.